So today I wanted to just do a little video. Um, obviously, you guys will know by now, but if you haven't already heard, Val Kilmer has passed away yesterday, and I was shocked by this. Um, I haven't seen too many of his movies. I've seen only two. I've only seen technically three. I've seen Top Gun Maverick. So the two Top Guns and Batman Forever. And I just want to talk about. Everyone loves it in Top Gun, but I just want to talk about Val Kilmer and his incredible version of Batman. Because to me, he is the most underrated version of Batman. Because unfortunately, it gets overshadowed by the fact that it's one of the, it's that between film that was between a good Batman movie and a crap Batman movie. So like it's just one of those things where it's like a bit of a it's kind of squished in between these two things, but Batman Forever is kind of merged with Batman Robin because it's the same director, the same kind of style, everything. But that's a whole different conversation. I'll make a whole video of how I think Batman Forever is underrated. But no, I think that Val Kilmer does a really good job at playing Batman. He does a great job at playing the billionaire Bruce Wayne aspect. Obviously, both of my favorite Batmans are obviously Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. And also, like, if you gave me all the Batmans, I could figure out a ranking. But Val Kilmer is definitely up there for me because I think that he's such an underrated Batman. And like, when you look at the grand scheme of that movie, you just go like, wow, like, Val Kilmer is such a great Batman. Like, his suit in that movie reminds you a lot of it's almost like a better version of the Keaton suit from the first movie, where like, it's like a reflective like material and everything, like a reflective black, so like it kind of reflects, so like it still looks good off of the, what do you call it, like the lighting in that movie. Because that movie's lighting is very cartoony, so it bounces off the light very well and makes it look very cool. When even though that the light on him looks very goofy, but like I also think that like the way that he plays Bruce Wayne is interesting too, because this was a time that in those movies that they wanted to delve more into Bruce Wayne's backstory. So they do the whole backstory of Batman in that movie, not the whole backstory, but at least like flashbacks, and we see like the whole story play out of the Jack Nicholson Joker thing and that sort of stuff, and like you can tell that he's playing a dark Bruce Wayne that we've seen even with Michael Keaton. Like Michael Keaton was good at like the comedy aspect of Batman, but Val Kilmer has the dark, brooding aspect down. Like, and like, because he has said at a decent amount of Comic Cons that, because you can actually find it online, but it's Val Kilmer speaking about Batman, and one of the questions is, what do you think about the Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale, Dark Knight movies, and he's like, well, that's what hopes that we would take with that character, and if he got that opportunity, he would have been one of the best Batmans. And like, you gotta remember, I mean, this isn't a video about Joel Schumacher, but Joel Schumacher did movies about very dark, serious matters, like Falling Down, The Lost Boys, very like not dark movies like Batman dark, but very like relatable, dark themed stories. And give him a Batman movie, but because the studio was like, we want bright colors, we want to win back the audience after Batman Returns. So can you come in, make it lighthearted, and introduce Robin and that sort of stuff? Even though that Batman Forever is the most Batman, like the most true to the Batman character, with like the secret identity stuff, the relationship stuff, and the Robin stuff, and that sort of stuff, the thing that makes that movie go like, really? Is mainly the direction that the studio wanted to go, which was more lighthearted, and also the fact that Batman and Robin came out right afterwards. Which, that's a whole other thing too. Like, I think Val Kilmer would have made Batman and Robin 10 times better if he was still Batman in that movie. But because Josh Schumacher didn't necessarily like working with him and stuff like that, that kind of fell down the tubes. But no, I really like Val Kilmer's take on Batman, and I think that he's one of those Batmans that, like, not a lot of people talk about because he's in Batman Forever. But I think they should get talked about more, and it's great that people talk about his like great movies like Top Secret, Real Genius, and Top Gun Maverick. Because Top Gun Maverick, I think, was his last, from what I know, his last performance in any movie, really. But yeah, because like, I think that his legacy needs to be not only being Iceman in Top Gun and being in all these other movies, but if there was one thing that I want Val's legacy to be, is for being a great Batman and a very underrated Batman. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me and go like, what? But you think Val Kilmer's a good Batman? It's like, yeah, I do. It's very disappointing that, like, because my dream, because this might be a totally different video. My dream was to make a actual if you weren't going to do a Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton, you do it with Val Kilmer. He's already old. He's sick. He has that kind of raspy voice of what I imagine a Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne being. So it's like, you give it to him, because he nails Bruce Wayne, and I love the way that he played Batman, and I think that he's such a great Batman. So I want his legacy to obviously be a great Batman, and I'm always going to love Batman Forever. Do I think it's the best Batman movie? No. Do I think it's the worst Batman movie? Absolutely not. There are a few that I would put below it. And it's one of those things where it's like, you look at where it's like, there's Batman and Robin, and then you get a big step up and it's Batman Forever, and then a little bit more of a step up in all those other movies. So I think that Batman Forever is such an underrated movie. And I think it's one of those more fun Batman movies, because the Dark Knight trilogy is a fantastic trilogy, but I would prefer rewatching 89, Returns, Batman Forever, and even Batman and Robin over the Dark Knight trilogy, because they're more fun Batman movies. Because the first two are more serious, but the third one actually does the serious, grounded stuff, but in a more fantastical element. And Val Kilmer did a great job in that. So, guys, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. So, guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe also to the little bell icon to get notified future videos that I make. I'll see you guys next time.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.